My name's Sara Dickinson and I'm with the Art Gallery of Hamilton, and this is my friend Bean, and we are so glad that you could join us today for AGH at Home's Storytime Online. Today we are going to be reading The Most Magnificent Thing, written and illustrated by Spires, published by Kids Can Press. And our theme of the week is creative collecting. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. She makes things, he unmakes things. One day, the girl has a wonderful idea. She's going to make the most magnificent thing. She just knows exactly how it will look. She knows just how it will work. And all she has to do is make it. And she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures, while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds antennae. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells like stinky cheese. But none of them are magnificent. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. She gets mad. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hand feels too big to work, and her brain is too full of all the not right things. If only this thing would just work. Crunch. The pain starts in her finger. It rushes to her brain and she explodes. It's not her finest moment. I'm not good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk. It's not much help at first. But before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. Then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong thing that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel-to-seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the most magnificent thing. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. The afternoon fades into evening. Finally, she's finished. She alerts her assistant. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. The end. I hope you enjoyed our story. Our theme this week is collecting and creating, and our story choice has been inspired by one of the gallery's most magnificent things, the Bruegel bust by Canadian artist Kim Adams. Kim Adams is an artist who lives in Toronto, and he's been making art using toys, model sets, ready-made objects, and all kinds of characters you will recognize from movies, books, cartoons, and comics. His art is often funny, sarcastic, and ironic, often pointing out problems with our society in a way that makes us think and laugh at the same time. The Bruegel bust is a stunning example of his unique artistic practice. It was begun in 1997 and has been on permanent display at the AGH since 2001. Kim regularly comes to the gallery to add more characters and more story to the Bruegel bust, and it's very exciting to see him at work on his constant, evolving, collected creation. If you're interested in creating your own magnificent thing, you might like to come to AGH at home and take part in Tyler Van Holst's workshop, creating sculpture with found objects that's inspired by the Bruegel bust. Collect some bits and bobs from around your house, and Tyler will show you how to create a most magnificent sculpture. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye for now.